Dion Dublin insists Manchester United have a long way to go before they return to the Champions League after their draw with Brentford, as pundit claims Tottenham and Aston Villa play better football than Erik Ten Hag's side. Dion Dublin claims Man United have to work to get back where they should be. Erik Ten Hag's side were embarrassed by a late equaliser against Brentford. Dion Dublin and Jamie Redknapp have questioned Manchester United's hopes of finishing in the Champions League. Places: Erik Ten Hag's side were held to a 1-1 draw by Brentford on Saturday night, and it has left them in 6th place in the Premier League, 8 points adrift of 5th place Tottenham, and 11 off Aston Villa in 4th. Although Unai Emery's side have played one game more. Sky Sports pundits Redknapp and Dublin analysed the run-in of all three teams, as they look to secure 4th place, with the potential that the team finishing 5th may also reach Europe's elite club competition. Redknapp said, "It's so difficult to predict Manchester United, or to even guess how they're going to, because they're just so inconsistent. You don't know what you're gonna get. So for you to say that they can finish above Tottenham and Aston Villa right now, you can't really make a case for them." Manchester United's hopes of a Champions League place were dashed with draw at Brentford. Dion Dublin and Jamie Redknapp felt Aston Villa and Tottenham were better sides this term. In addition to the gap in points between Man United and the teams ahead of them in the Champions League race, there is also the issue of goal difference, with Ten Hag's side sitting even, far behind Villa's 20 and the 18 of Spurs. Looking at the table after the Brentford draw, Dublin added, "As it stands right now, I don't think that's too far off what it should finish. I think United earned the right to be where they are, and Spurs and Villa have been better this season. They've been better teams and played better football. United have got a long way to go to get back to where they should be, and where they think they should be, challenging in that top 4. And the players as well. They've got to look at themselves and say, listen, we've got to do better, lads, as well. We've got to play better football, we've got to create chances, got to show more energy. There's a lot of talent at Manchester United, a lot of talent. It needs to be applied." Earlier on Saturday, Aston Villa beat Wolves 2-0 to bolster their hopes of a top-4 finish, whilst Tottenham turned it around to beat Luton Town 2-1. Unai Emery's side have arguably the toughest test midweek with an away game at Manchester City, while Spurs travel to local rivals West Ham and Man United travel to the capital to face Chelsea. Son Heung-min scored an 86th minute winner as Tottenham came from behind to beat Luton. Aston Villa completed a 2-0 victory over Wolves to take back their 4th place in the league. Erik Ten Hag still believes that Man United can still make the Champions League despite dropping points in West London on Saturday night. Ten Hag believes that his side can still make the Champions League next season. "We will keep fighting," said the Man United boss. "It can be a very good point in the end. There are still many games to go, but of course the points will be more expensive by the end. There should have been 3, but now it's only 1 by the end. We will know how it can work out, but it can be a big point at the end."